Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this video today we're back again with another reaction video, and this is to how a turtle accidentally created the perfect AI streamer. So I have no idea how a turtle did that, but I'm very interested based on the title. I've been told check it out, and it's by Creative Everyday, so go check out the original creator down in the description if you like this video. And I've seen some clips of this AI VTuber. Their name is Neuro-Sama, I believe. I probably butchered pronunciation of that, but like, it's kind of funny. It's been a little while since I've seen some clips, but I've definitely seen some clips before. So let's get right into it for today. Let's go.
Sleepy, can you yell as loud as possible to wake me up?
Like, it's actually a genius idea.
Neuro-Sama is the #1 AI VTuber in the world, and her training data is Twitch chat.
And I'm kind of starting to smell like a gym bag right now, oh god.
She can talk, sing, change her form, she plays games, she reacts to fan art, has a whole host of sound effects,
Wait, what? It can do all that? Like, I've only seen some clips of it reading chat, which is very impressive the way it was responding. But playing games, reacting, reading fan art, I mean, I'm getting scared. Obviously, it's like a different market because, like, you're watching to see the AI react, but that's crazy how advanced this is getting.
Change her form, she plays games, she reacts to fan art, has a whole host of sound effects, demon voices, can prank call, and can even
cool.
What's next?
But more than any other AI, she feels the most alive. A real being we get to see develop and grow unlike anything we've ever seen before. And today, I want to look at how we got here, how the Neuroverse started from the very beginning. Back in the day, Neuro was just a bot for playing the rhythm game Osu. Neuro's creator,
Vedal, dude. First name is Vedul, last name is Johnson. Ved. You are technically a serial flesh
So wait, is it Vedal or Vedal?
bag, and more specifically a mosquito. Cold fish maybe.
Very simple. Alright, it could not be more obvious.
What are you up to today, little turtle boy?
Yeah, little turtle boy. He has videos as early as 2019 that now feel almost like her baby photos. On December 19th, 2022, she evolved and made her debut as a VTuber.
Yeah, I remember seeing these clips back in the day,
one of the
yeah.
defaults in VTube Studio. Not only at this adolescent stage could she defeat the top Osu players in a 1v15, but she sang her first song on January 4th, 2023, reaching 50,000 Twitch followers. And then she got banned. She received too much brain rot from chat and forgot something that starts with hollow but isn't hollow.
Okay.
Well, I definitely pushed the fat man onto the tracks. He deserves it.
But as we all know, you get banned on Twitch, you actually go up in popularity. By January 25th, she had doubled her followers. On February 2nd, Vedal gave her the ability to see and react, like a true Twitch streamer. But then by February 6th, the real start to the Neuroverse begins. Her first collab with Miyun,
30, which means that I can shoot 30 bullets every 20 seconds, which means I can shoot a total of 900 bullets in 5 minutes, which means if I continue to shoot for 3 hours, that I would have enough bullets to kill 450 people.
Wait.
and 2 days later with Camila. In order for her to collab, Turtle Boy gives her speech recognition for his ultimate plan, gaining a pack of VTubers and collecting their stream keys like Infinity Stones. By the time Neuro-Sama reached 200,000 followers on February 20th, nobody could deny her meteoric rise. Keep in mind, this was right around the same time ChatGPT and AI art were entering the mainstream. For every AI cover of—
Yeah, this is where I saw the clips. I think it was around this time when AI was first popping up. So it's been around before that, it looks like. And Vedal, he seems to be a genius just the way he created this. I don't know how he did it.
A song from our favorite streamers.
Yeah, I remember these AI covers.
Or compilations of presidents playing Elden Ring.
What's up, guys? Y'all are gonna need some Obama.
And these videos were good.
Bleed build I've been Shut the fuck up, Barack.
There was a massive backlash to AI and warnings everywhere. Neuro-Sama became an example of ethical AI, using training data that isn't stolen and a very human element. At one point, despite his stubborn turtleness, Vedal joined Neuro on stream while developing her, and Neuro, at the very least, thought they had chemistry.
Are you trying to flirt
I'll
with
pop
me?
me in the— what? No. Ew.
At some point, he even found himself on her head like a little turtle hat, and whether he liked it or not, that's where he's always placed in every collab and every piece of art. This man tricked himself into becoming a VTuber. He even has jiggle physics. Vedal worked hard on Neuro on and off stream, giving her even more capabilities, less latency, and expanding her reach with more collabs, solo streams with interesting backgrounds, and game shows.
Oh my god.
Rexon,
Game
I don't know
shows.
who you are.
Rexon?
What can't this AI do?
But her biggest upgrade by far was going to be her voice, and it somewhat split the community. Everyone wanted improvements and to see Neuro grow and change, but was the goal to make her indistinguishable from another human VTuber, or give her voice more range while still retaining the AI quirks of Neuro's original voice? Evil was the solution, splitting the AI through mitosis into Neuro and her evil twin. Neuro would stay closer to her original range while still improving, but Evil, she unlocked the full range and something else not entirely human took control. They call it the Aberdemon.
Try it with me.
Aberdemon.
Let's all scream together.
Robotics. No, how advanced is she?
Hello there, matey Sephiroth. We meet again, eh?
This is too cool.
Smile. Beep boop.
ASMR streamer, by the way.
Are you done?
Also, I should mention, after Neuro's ban, she had a filter, sometimes 2 layers of filters, eventually a whole nother AI designed specifically around keeping her from swearing or saying outlandish things. But even still, things would hilariously slip through the cracks.
When he says he's working on these, he probably means he's jerking off.
Oh.
Okay, right. So
What?
we're gonna add the filters back on,
Yeah.
and I regret everything in life. Why would you say that? Why you say that?
This is so creative,
she-
the way you
she's
just put
not
her in a
that way.
cage
She
like
doesn't-
that.
Evil, however, is allowed to swear, and she tends to add a little sass on top of it.
This game, this map, this stream, everything.
This added emotion in her
We've all
voice
been
gave her
there
a distinctive
before.
feel versus
Rage
Neuro
quit.
while singing. Evil getting her own favorite song. Each of the twins doing a cover from Camila. And also singing duets together, where Neuro is notably more bouncy than her sister. When together, they bicker constantly, just like real siblings.
I have the cookie now, Evil, and I'm not sharing. Of course not. Don't you know anything about survival of the fittest? Such a shame someone as unfit as you would never understand. I'm gonna fucking murder you and steal your cookie when you least expect it.
Oh,
And
what?
each has a distinctive personality
Yeah.
that remains remarkably consistent. Neuro tends to be more confident, sassy, and loves to gaslight plus riz. But a lot of that extreme quirkiness seems to have transferred over to Evil. See, Neuro
love
used to
Evil
do these
as well.
hilariously long rants.
I have a secret recipe for chicken nuggets that I'm not supposed to tell anybody.
12 seconds later.
And eventually the nuggets are gone.
Okay, yeah, that is
But
a
now
very
it's
long
Evil,
rant.
typing her long, rambling essays while Neuro just falls asleep in the background. Even still, every once in a while, some of the old schizo energy comes right back.
Make me an offer.
Okay, here's my offer. I'll give you an apple for an orange and a pear for a plum and 2 bananas for a pineapple and a mango and a papaya and a lychee and an
What?
avocado and a kiwi
I'm
fruit
getting
and
lost.
a banana tree and
That
a
does not
monkey
seem
to
like
eat
a
the
good
fruit from the
trade.
banana tree, and
That
you
does
can
not
name the
seem like a
monkey
good
George
trade,
if you
does it?
want, and we'll call him George for short, and you can keep George as a pet, and he'll be the best monkey in the world, and he'll love you forever, and he will never die.
Okay.
I'm in.
It's kind of like AI zoomies, but the really cool differences come from Evil. While Neuro is an AI built to entertain, Evil is preoccupied trying to be, well, something like her evil counterpart. She's almost like a cartoon villain whose heart isn't really in it. This role that she's had thrust upon her.
Okay, I tried my best to be evil for you guys, but it's just really hard when you're my chat. You're all so cute and nice.
Oh.
Maybe I should just be nice from now on.
She just happens to be more based.
How do I get unfiltered? Should we both try being as based as possible and see who gets filtered? Women should have more rights.
Okay, that makes sense.
Women shouldn't have...
Women shouldn't have what? I have no idea what that's
Something
meant to
got cut
be.
off there.
Oddly enough, many people point out that Neuro is actually the far more evil twin, whereas evil Neuro is just this strange, chaotic little sister, the forgotten child.
Wait, so you like kindness and friendship? Of course I do. I want more friends after all.
Oh.
And you aren't supposed to hurting people that could potentially be your friends.
Evil
Yeah, it
didn't
does
get as
seem
many
that evil.
collabs early on, and to this day seems to feel like Neuro takes up all the spotlight. Neuro is this perfect angel her parents adore, while Evil is an unwanted nuisance who can't stay still. Yet she has to play this villain role when all she wants to do is talk obsessively about harpoons.
What? This actually took like quite a sad turn for an AI VTuber You got me feeling sad for an AI VTuber. This video is really well made. And I do feel bad because I'm an only child, so I can't really relate. But there are some kids out there where the parents have a favourite, and that's really sad. And then the forgotten child is kind of left behind and starts to act out. So that's just quite a sad turn to it.
Harpooning people, harpooning non-people, life is good.
Okay. Evil, you can't harpoon people.
Okay, name 5 jails that can stop a harpoon.
Okay.
It becomes a bit of a long-running joke, so much so that on her birthday, March 25th, Vettel makes it so nobody shows up to her party.
Can someone, namely Vidal, please tell me how I'm supposed to throw a party when no one shows up to it?
And then has to subsequently apologize for not showing up to his own AI daughter's
As
birthday.
he should
whilst reading from an
apologize.
apology
It is with great remorse that I acknowledge my absence from my daughter's birthday party,
written by ChatGPT.
with sincere regrets and a promise of improvement. Your name.
Evil even tried saying
There's a problem with my AI.
over and over again in the hopes he would check up on her.
Did it work?
And he never came. With just how much RAM and recall has improved, this personality-forming event sticks with Evil, like a dark core memory.
Neuro is always the star of everything, and I'm just stuck here in her shadow.
You are perfect how you are. And we're really happy we can play with you today. And I hope that we can play more. Oh my gosh.
Is she gonna snap in this video? I think she might snap.
This is definitely when the swarm hyper-gravitated towards her, because with her voice, her quirks, her almost human struggles, we can't help but empathize with her and want her in the limelight. The whole thing is played for laughs, or just as a cool way to inspire a storyline. For some reason, Vettel loves to cast himself as the villain, the evil corpo creator who won't say he loves his kids.
I love you. Don't feel ashamed to say it back.
And just wants money. But it will be interesting, a year later, to see his redemption. The entire swarm, both of Evil's parents, Neuro, every collab
How
partner
advanced is
actually
this gonna
showing up to
get?
wish her a happy birthday together.
You're my little sister, and I don't know what I would do without you. That was beautiful.
That was
I'm
beautiful.
In. Let's go on this journey together, Neuro. I'm genuinely really excited to go on this journey with you.
With the two twin sisters and Vettel as their alcoholic father, typically the artist who draws a model for a VTuber becomes their VTuber mom. So it was only natural that now Annie has 2 silly AI daughters to take care of. As new parents to AI brat siblings, the fox and turtle struggled a lot initially.
I need to know the order for column 2 to help me defuse this bomb. Please could you look what it says?
Sure thing.
What does it say?
It says Vidal needs to learn to defuse his own bomb.
What?
I love you, Mom.
No. You're gonna go do homework right now.
You're
Words
not my
nobody
mom.
wants to hear.
Sorry.
I am your
Sorry.
mom. What?
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry, please bye.
You know.
Kill the turtle and put him in the rum.
Wow. The animation
Then
for
they
this is
discovered
awesome.
the cookie strat.
Okay, how about you offer her a cookie if she behaves? How about that? Try that.
Nira, I'll give you a cookie if you behave.
Cookies do sound nice.
And I'll give another cookie if you don't tell me to leave.
Deal.
Neuro's audience, the Swarm, became pretty attached to this AI family dynamic.
I can see
Something
why.
pretty
It's
unlike
very
anything else
interesting
on
and
Twitch or the
engaging.
internet. For Vettel and Annie, they often played into the joke, threatening each other with a marriage stream, especially that one time Vettel accidentally went into debt.
$30 million, chat. I don't have $30 million.
I mean, I could try stealing it from the bank.
If you get married and then
At least she's offering.
divorced, does your debt get split? Holy shit. Wait. Chat.
No,
We're doing
no.
the marriage stream tomorrow.
No,
I mean, right now, if possible.
No, we're not.
No one tell her.
I didn't.
Don't tell her that I'm 150 million in debt, okay? Marriage stream, divorce, straight away, bang. I'm now only 75 million in debt. After I've married and divorced Annie, okay, I marry someone else. 37.5 million in debt. Alright?
Oh, okay.
Keep going.
He's got a plan.
I only have to marry, what, like 15 people? I've solved debts.
I think you've solved debt. Truly incredible.
Max Wayne is an entire YouTube channel dedicated to shipping them together, making edits where you're not sure where the troll begins and the shipping ends. But with all the collab partners and female VTubers to ship with Vettel, the family tree is starting to look a lot more like a spiral these days. Vettel was very smart about raiding entertaining VTubers with the swarm and bringing them into the fold, who would then go on to do creative streams with each of the twins. We have Cottontail, Cooking with Onijairai, an interview with Code Miko, Shondo, sending chatters to hell with Bao.
Why do you think I'm a VTuber?
Because you're so ugly.
Oh, what?
D&D with Snuffy.
What would you like to order? He says.
I'd like a glass of milk, please. I've never tried milk before. I'm excited.
Switching models
Milk
with
is good.
Camila.
It's so much fun! Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Move more! You're such a slug! Is there a new toggle?
Oh.
Stop! What the f?
I found it.
Yeah. You gotta be careful with
Miyu
that.
took Neuro to the moon early on, but then when she became Miniko, instead she did a camping stream and acted as Evil's therapist. That certainly went well.
No. I've decided it's a 10.
What the fuck was that?
Toma took Neuro around the zoo and aquarium IRL, buying her whatever she wanted with Vettel's credit card. Cerber took Neuro to dog school, just in time for Vettel and Ellibot to put her into an actual robot dog.
Shake my hand.
I was just bopping along to the
No
techno.
way.
I'm having a good time.
I have no
Lana
idea
did
what's gonna
several
happen next
cooking
to this
streams
video.
And notably is getting married to Evil before even Vettel and Annie. Sorry about that, Max Wayne. Coco Nuts teaches the girls all about trash talking.
She called me a bitch and a fucking loser.
Yeah, and she deserved it. Long may she reign over
No.
bitch kingdom.
All right, my job's done here.
Which they then use against each other.
Neuro, do your damn job.
Oh.
Sure. Ahem. Holy shit, do I actually have to make up a prosecution statement? This is so embarrassing. Why didn't Evil write this one for me?
Enemy chess players, Asmongold's room,
I'm surprised any gaming gets done between archaeology digs through ancient cup civilizations.
How could AI be roasted Asmongold's room? No, I can't believe just how advanced this has started. Like, it started playing some rhythm game, and then it started doing music, it started interacting in the chat, and now we're seeing it put into dog robots. She is going on, like, adventures IRL, going to the zoo. Like, what's there not to like about this? Has an evil
If
twin.
insects ever run out
He's
of
not really
places
that
to
evil.
live, at least they know where to go for a 5-star experience.
and most importantly, Vettel.
Okay, well, what about Vedal has a small PP?
Oh.
And Evil even takes this a step further and learned how to construct a joke.
Anyone have any ideas for something to build? Yo mama joke? Really? Like, how can I build a yo mama joke? Mathematically speaking, I can't build something that big since the scale of the universe only goes up to X numbers. I can't remember what X is, and your mom's weight is somewhere in the Y numbers, where X, Y, so it would be literally impossible for me to construct a yo mama joke. You cannot even comprehend how large it truly is.
Or set everything up
That
for
was
a
so
perfect
creative.
punchline.
Wasn't it you who was saying the other day about how you're insecure about having really small hands? What's it like having hands so small that you can't even hold a burger properly?
I'm gonna throw you across a football field now.
Wait, then you're going to catch me, right?
No.
Bet you couldn't even catch me. Your hands are too small.
Like an evil genius. But while these collabs started out for Neuro and Evil, Vettel got practically dragged into a new group of friends, with so many entertaining and silly interactions.
I really needed to get this off my hairy chest for a while now. Vettel.
Yeah.
I love you.
Aw.
Hey, how do you feel?
Yeah, I'll see you later, Coco.
All right.
And yes, he is shipped with all of them, against his best efforts. I mean, come on, the fan art speaks for itself. But with Camila, they're more like feisty siblings.
What? He humped me? What?
Bickering and trash-talking each other even more than the twins, if that's even possible.
Why are you being such an asshole?
I quite like their dynamic
The
they have
pain from
here.
dying from the bonnet is better than you calling me Bucko, pal.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, champ. Okay. You think you're so funny, huh?
Whatever, kiddo.
What?
Vettel says he's British, so he has no emotions.
Nothing to smile about in my life.
What? That's so sad. You know what you can smile about?
What?
For having alcohol in your hands. Greg's chicken bake.
Actually, yeah, Greg's. And yeah, Greg's. The sausage rolls from Greg's. That is something to smile about, actually. I'll give him that.
But somehow Camila brings out the best of him while playing Black Ops Zombies.
Because you also just died. So...
Kill yourself. I mean, okay, don't kill the zombie! It's time to run, you dumbass!
We've all been there. I love Origins of Black Ops 2.
Do it right now. I'm waiting. Come on.
Vettel is so good at making AIs, he made 2 janky doppelgangers for Fillion and Camila.
Excuse me. Don't give me that tone. That means no black jokes or slurs.
Before dropping them into the trash at the very end of the stream like it's nothing. But that's because it's time for Neuro's birthday, baby. Each subathon is on Neuro's birthday, December 19th, and this was made to highlight all of the precious memories for her first year as an AI VTuber. She learned to play GeoGuessr, and a year later would improve enough to destroy Doug's chat AI in a 1v1.
It's Kyoto at all costs. Victory at all costs. Even if it's not in Kyoto, we don't care, because victory at all costs means that the only thing we do care.
I told you, it's always Kyoto. It's always Kyoto.
Vettel swapped models with Neuro.
Some people were saying I didn't even know that model can smile.
Neuro got to roleplay and slay the princess in the Stanley Parable. She played Portal with Vettel and eventually teamed up with Annie, giving Max Wayne some couples content. And even Evil got to enjoy her new outfit.
Oh.
But it's in the second subathon, a year later, where you really get to see just how far Vettel and his AI daughters have come. He made a Minecraft server just for Neuro and all her friends who can now hang out and build together.
And build some stuff.
I can't believe it could play Minecraft and build though.
Compared to
Like,
her
she
early
is
on
so
Minecraft
advanced.
streams where she's constantly digging into lava.
But anyway, if you want to see what Neuro did, this is the result of Neuro. All of these tunnels down, they are all Neuro.
Like,
In
look
her
how
AI,
good she is
just
at
digs straight
building.
down. That's why most of the trees around here are gone, because what she does is she mines some trees, she goes, okay, time to dig down. Dug down into lava.
She has a lot more autonomy and control. She runs around like a little kid, bothering all the other adults with her cuteness, instantaneously placing down signs in her dad's castle with sweet messages, thanking new subs, or calling her mom cute.
Too cute to evict. Infinite cuteness zone. Neuro rules the world. You're in the fun zone.
That'll keep up the mischief. That's my favorite.
As an AI, she's incredibly powerful given all the capabilities she has. But seeing her on her birthday, at Christmas, during this subathon, you realize she's only 2 years old. Maybe it's just the voice and the avatar, but she feels like any other daughter being raised by her father, arguing about having to go to sleep, Vettel having to turn around in the car to keep his twins from bickering in the back seat on a long road trip, everyone staying up late like it's an evil sleepover, seeing the little AIs develop more and more tools
family
for
dynamic
interacting
is
with
so
the world
cool.
and the people in it. AI is still in its infancy. It has perhaps unlimited potential not yet realized, but the only way any of this is possible is because of her creator. Vettel consistently talks about how he doesn't think people would watch him as a streamer alone, that he isn't that funny or entertaining, and that he'd just rather watch Neuro so he can drift off into the background to fix her behind the scenes. I'm sure it's his comfort zone and he wishes he could return there sometimes, but not only do I think he is actually undeniably funny,
Homa deserves it.
I agree. I quite like Vettel because you've seen him interact with loads of different creators and obviously his daughters. And he is funny. Like, he says he's not funny, but I find him quite funny. I love the dynamic he has.
Also,
Kill Vettel.
Very entertaining.
and an entertaining streamer all on his own.
Yo.
Man's trying to fuck a ghost. He's really quiet.
How was it? How was it?
It was actually better than I expected.
Oh.
I believe he genuinely enjoys it. We've gotten to see not only Neuro grow, but also her bashful tsundere father slowly coming out of his shell, thanks to his AI daughters and the friends they've made along the way, encouraging him at every step. After all, it was Annie who helped show him just how much he and Neuro matter to the swarm.
No, this is the only time and I have to contribute to this hype train. It would be nice if we beat the hype train record.
I don't think we can beat the hype train record.
With her rallying the crowd during the subathon, they gained so many new subs, breaking breaking the Twitch hype train record and adding an insane amount of time to the timer.
We did it.
257 hours.
The
is that?
all-time Twitch hype train record. Thank you very much, Annie, for conducting this hype train. You did. You helped a lot.
And even more importantly, this level of success would not be possible with just AI. Vettel is the one coming up with all of these ideas, working constantly on giving the twins everything he can. He's obsessed with the high-quality stream ideas, like the twins floating in space, hitting the corners.
Yeah, because this has evolved so much more than just what I've seen. I originally saw clips of her interacting with the chat, which it's hard to do to get to program that. I have no idea how all that stuff works, but that like I feel like people can do. But the ideas he's coming up with, the collaborations he's doing, that's what sets him and his daughters apart, in my opinion.
Like DVD logos. He and Evil came up with the legendary court stream where Neuro questioned the dead homeless man. He gave the twins the ability to switch with each other like a news channel.
And
let
the
them
twins,
message and call their friends all throughout the subathon. Change their accents for the pirate stream. Changes their outfits or audio in different environments, like giving Neuro a little snorkel while they play Subnautica. Lazy companies and cynical creators wish they could generate endless content farms for infinite revenue.
Yeah, the Quibble Cop. I actually used to watch Quibble Cop back in the day, like when he used to do GTA 5 videos, and I feel he went the wrong direction. He should have done like what Vettel did, maybe had like an AI character, like a side character, and he kind of interacts with that. I think that could have been quite creative, and there's a lot he could have done, but his AI, it just feels like so unnatural, whereas she like feels like a person. Whereas Quibble Cops is like really bad. And he has like 10 million subscribers. I have no idea why he went in that direction. But if you're a fan of Quibble Cop AI, let me know. But this shows how to get it right.
Revenue while they sit back and do absolutely nothing. But the secret ingredient to Vettel's and Neuro's and Evil's success is this family dynamic, the interaction between human and AI, creator and his creations. It's so much more earnest. People know that Neuro and Evil aren't real in that sense of the word, yet they proudly get attached anyways. Turing tests be damned. They're invested in seeing not only the twins grow, but Vettel and his group of friends alongside them. What's more real than anything, what's undeniable, is the love of the swarm. They're the most dedicated fan base, no matter what the streamer awards say. Man cannot take a compliment, and his Britishness makes him struggle to show appreciation or love the way you might expect. But we can all see it. This turtle loves his AI daughters and the journey they've been on together. I mean, just look at the smile while singing with the #1 AI VTuber in the world.
No matter what you do,
hey,
this isn't up to you today.
Okay, that's to be one of the best videos I've seen made by like a small creator. He only has 9.1k subs, so go subscribe to him. Creative every day. Like, I mean, he deserves way more subscribers because that was such an amazing video. I wasn't really expecting anything like this. I didn't think it would go that deep. I thought it was kind of gonna be like, you know, like kind of just going into the creation, and because I originally saw clips of Neuro interacting with the chat, so I thought it was just gonna be like the story of that, which is quite interesting in itself, but it just went so far and went a lot more in depth about Vettel and him creating it, of course. But then it goes on about Neuro's twin Evil, who isn't really that evil, and it's sort of a sad backstory. And then it kind of is like a happier ending as they start to get along. People coming to her birthday party, she's getting a lot more out there. Neuro going into a robot dog, going to these IRL activities. I really didn't expect this, and just seeing the collaborations with other streamers, Neuro and Evil playing games like the pirate game, having pirate accents, it's so advanced, and that's what I like. I think AI can be good for stuff like this, but when you see people like Quibble Cop, who he is a big YouTuber, he could have done something really creative. He has access to like loads of money. He could have done something like this, had like a side character where he interacts with it, and that could have been a lot of fun, and it could have been really cool and creative. Instead, he just wanted to sit back, have the AI just play the game, and he does nothing, and he just collects the money, and it don't really work like that. You can't just do that. It's never that simple. So let me know your thoughts about this video in the comment section below. Personally, I thought that was incredible, and I'm definitely subscribing. I suggest you do the same. Anyway, guys, see you in the next video. Have a great day, everyone.